What we knew is gone. Our home, our lives, all that we were, dust. Blasted across empty, heartless skies. But we live. Our legacy lives within every ship we fly, upon every world we touch, in our hearts, in yours. There will be challenge. You will know fear, but you will overcome. You will survive and answer vengeance with blood. You will do as you must. Rule cannot be handed to the faithless. Our legacy cannot be lost to villains. Bury the past to face the future. In enemies, find allies. There is no price we have not paid, no loss we have not felt. Our dead world, our long suffering, these are not ends. We are not ended. For your crew, for your people, for this new home, we must face all doubt. We must break the strong who would destroy us and overcome the impossible. We must fight against any and all. We must, we will, for we are Romulan!
The youngest of our kind rely on stories to know what our people were like before. Strong, secretive, warlike. We were feared. We were powerful. Then, everything changed. 22 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova. The resulting explosion traveled through subspace to hit Romulus and Remus, our homeworlds. No one could have predicted that would happen, and no one could have stopped it. Millions died. Those who survived were scattered across dozens of worlds. One day we were citizens of one of the greatest powers of the galaxy, and the next, we were just trying to survive. Every day was a struggle if you weren't part of the militant and oppressive Tal Shiar, or ruling everything from on high like Empress Sela. For ordinary Romulans, military victories don't mean much when you're hungry. Life goes on. The Klingons and Starfleet are at one another's throats, but battles light years away don't affect us much. The Tal Shiar are the more immediate threat. They're rebuilding the Empire by force, and pressing anyone they think can help into service. But even they don't seem to know we're here. We've put down roots and found friends. Today we'll celebrate what we've created. With hard work and some good fortune, true Romulans will once again rise to be a power in the galaxy. The first step on that path begins here.
Good morning. Morning, Towan. What's the schedule?
There you are. The security chief was looking for you earlier. She said there's trouble at the vineyard. Avrak's been filing reports all night about Kellids chewing at the vines. He's really worked up.
Kellids in the vineyard?
Something must have annoyed them. It's not typical Kellid behavior. With the big celebration tonight, I think everyone's a little overexcited. Even the bugs. You should listen to one of Avrak's messages before you head out there.
Alright, I'm listening it, and then I'm gonna go see what all the fuss is about.
Please tell me you'll help me. Kellids are in the vineyard chewing through the irrigation pipes, and everyone says they're too busy getting ready for the big party to come and do something about
This guy's always grouchy. Fine. Alright, let's sort this out. I should probably let Tovan know what's happening, though. Hey man, I'm gonna be heading to the vineyard now, so...
If the Kellids are chewing up the vineyard, we should probably grab a pistol, just in case.
Okay.
I'd join you, but the chief has me looking into some odd comm chatter we picked up yesterday. We'll have to catch up later.
Well, see you later then. Outcome chatter. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Oh, Mr. Rawl. I heard she's documenting the life of everybody in the colony. I should probably speak to her a bit.
Hey there, ready for the big festival? Working hard? Or maybe you have time to listen to a story or two?
Yeah, I got some chores before I join the festivities. But I am interested in the colony's history.
Viranat was a colony world. It used to be a big agricultural planet, growing food for the Empire. After Romulus was destroyed, thousands upon thousands of people flooded the planet. The old cities couldn't hold them all, and they were scared. They started fighting amongst themselves. One night, the cities burned. Most of the survivors left. A few hung on, scrapping old ships and using them as building materials. That's how the Maori found them, about 10 years ago. The Maori was the commander of an old warbird. Navala was his first officer, and Devex the chief engineer. They were wandering the sector, trying to find a new home. When they found Viranat, they decided to stay. Devex kept the old warbird functional, and he used it to make supply runs and bring back other Romulans who needed a home. Navala put herself in charge of security, and the Maori, he runs the whole colony now. Devex met Tovan Kev in a mining colony a few years back. I think it was 4 years ago. But then again, I didn't come here until 2 years ago, so this is not just information I've heard about secondhand. I actually have a question for you, if you don't want to hear another story first.
I think I know where this is going.
When did you arrive here? I know we only have a few hundred people living here, but so many come and go that it's hard to keep track. I'm recording the stories of all the people that live here, you see. And I would love to start yours off with your arrival. Who knows? It could be something that becomes historical in a few years.
My family actually lived here before the Hobos event.
Oh, how did I not know that about you? Here I am, telling you about the founding when you were already here. We should definitely talk more about this over drinks tonight.
I wouldn't mind. And hey, I really didn't know Viranat used to be a breadbasket for the Empire. Well, anyways, duty calls. Terrorist. I'm guessing they're talking about the Republic or whatever they're calling themselves. Yeah, they're very brave or very crazy to go against Al-Shiar. Do kinda admire them. Avrak, what's the situation?
Finally? I mean, which message do you... never mind that either. It's chaos here. I need some help. Normally we collect nectar from the local kelid insects. Something has driven them into a frenzy. They're chewing on our irrigation system.
That's bad.
Flooding the vineyard.
It'd probably be the smartest to repair the damage first.
Excellent, excellent. The broken pipes are obvious. They're the ones spraying water everywhere. Kelid shouldn't give you too much trouble. A few bursts from your pistol will take care of them.
Okay, first and foremost, stop the water, save the crops. Okay, let's see how this goes. Ow, ow, you damn bug. Elements. What is wrong with you? Yeah, let's just get this over with. I'm not even gonna try to be nice with them anymore. Get away from our pipes. Annoying things. Well, I fixed all the major leaks.
The flooding has stopped, but if those Kelids come back, they'll just break the pipes again. Something's making the insects go crazy. With bugs this size, that's a real problem. And Navala might be able to help. She's goofing off again. She knows all about Kelids. She's normally down by the greenhouse this time of day. Tell her to stop being lazy and keep these critters contained.
Oh, certainly. I'm gonna tell her all of that and then stay 10 feet back as I watch the show of Navala just murdering that man. Oh, this looks bad. Is somebody injured? Hey, do you need help? Okay, from what I see he's stable. I'm just gonna go talk to Navala, see if she needs help.
Just in time. Did you talk with Avrak?
He called you
He
lazy.
said that I'm what? Lazy? That I've been... Ugh! He's just trying to make me look bad so he can get a promotion. Oh, that's so old-fashioned. Let me tell you what's actually happening. The Kellids are going crazy. I've been working all day to keep them out of the residential areas. This aggressive behavior is new, and we need to figure out what's causing it. That means gathering samples from some of these creatures.
I'm on it. Well, most of them look jittery, but that big one is kind of... Yep. Yeah, ow. Okay, this is the sample I need. Let's just take it and get back into the city limits. Got something weird.
This metal has some kind of fungus growing on it that's similar to the spores we found on some of the Kellid carapaces. It might explain their behavior, but how are they getting infected in the first place? Also, the flying Kellids have never come out of the cavern before. This is so strange.
I'm guessing something is wrong in the cavern.
You're right. The source of the infection could be somewhere inside the cavern. Head over there and see if you can find out what's aggravating the nest. And be careful.
Will do. Okay, I got around most of them, but these couple are... Ow! They're protecting the entrance to the cavern for some reason. And it's weird because they're trying to keep something in? I really don't understand what's happening. Isn't this their home? Oh, come on, can you just let me pass? Ow. I guess that's a no. Okay, here we go. What's this? What in the elements? Okay, from what I see, those spiders killed these Kellids and forced them out of the cave? Okay, what is that? I need to scan that, and I need to probably break it. And you're gonna get in my way, right? Of course you are. Get back. What, wanna join? Okay, now. Good thing I'm an engineer. This should stop it. At least for now. Now let's get back to the village. Boss, we got a problem.
A strange machine and some weird drone things? This trouble. Someone's been in there. We'll have to let the Maori know about this. It's good you disabled the device, though. Maybe now the Kellids will calm down. I took a look at those biological samples while you were gone, but I can't do much more than a basic tricorder scan. It's just not my area. Devex might be able to help. He was an engineer in the Romulan military before the homeworld was destroyed. Now he's helping us with our water supply and anything else that takes more specialized knowledge.
Well, then I'm off to see Devex. It's been a while since I worked with him. Damn, now that I think about it, he kinda did teach me everything about engineering I know. Oops. I should really be more careful and watch where I'm running. Devex, sir, could I bother you for a minute?
What do you need with an old spacehound like me?
We found some weird stuff.
I have an idea of what this might be. Maybe. I saw something like this once before, when I was out beyond the Eridon belt. We responded to a distress call from a mining outpost. When we got there, all the people were just gone. vanished without a trace. The only things we found were a strange beacon and some odd spore samples. These look very similar.
Okay, that's just frightening. You mind if I use your equipment though, so we can see what this is?
Of course. Go forth and analyze. My equipment is all yours to use.
Thanks, I'll let you know what I find. Here are the results, sir.
I've only seen fungal biotech like this once before. Remember that mining station that I mentioned? Before we arrived, they reported several disappearances. Some thought it was paranoia, but we had reports that said intruders would beam in right through the colony's magnetic shield, right into someone's quarters, sedate them, and then vanish without a trace. We didn't know what to believe, but I don't think those miners were paranoid. Something did happen to them, and it could happen again. That's what my commander believed. We found a beacon with almost the same configuration as the one you found. We weren't able to get much from it before we shut it down, but the one thing we learned is that the beacon was made by a race that called themselves the Alachi. We stayed in orbit for a few days, but the Alachi never came back. That's good news for us, seeing that you disabled the beacon you found in the caverns.
True, but still, I'm gonna talk to Mayori about this.
That's right. He's the man in charge, so he needs to know. I'd be surprised if he doesn't want to send someone down there to analyze that beacon. Could be these Ilachi were interested in our colony for some reason. Lucky for us, you were there to put a stop to whatever they were trying to do.
Well, sir, Jalan true. Sir, sorry to interrupt, but I need to have a word with you. It's serious.
Jolan True. I heard Avrak yelling all the way over here. I'm sorry you had to deal with his problems on our day of celebration.
Actually, it's something more serious than that.
That does sound very mysterious. However, you seem to have taken care of the immediate problem, disabling this beacon and dispatching the drones. You have my thanks. I'll assign some engineers to examine the device and set up surveillance on the cave as soon as possible. If what Devek says is true, we don't want that beacon turned on again. Now that's settled, why don't you try to relax for a while? Enjoy the festival. We'll talk again tomorrow after the engineers have finished their analysis of the device.
Of course, sir. Jalan true. Well, I guess now the only thing to do is call Tovan, see if he's done, and then wait for the night.
Are you done for the day? I'm just finishing up too. I'm going to head back to the restaurant. Meet me for a drink when you're done.
Sounds good. See you there. And this time you're buying.
Hey there. Long day?
Well, not long, but definitely interesting.
I can't believe how far this colony has come. Just look at how much we can accomplish without being ruled by the Tal Shiar.
Don't let them hear
Word
that.
is, someone named Atan is trying to fight them, but me, I'm content with what we have here. Let's go enjoy the festival.
Same. I've seen my fair share of chaos as a kid.
Friends and neighbors, welcome to the tapping. The Kellet nectar has been harvested, the ale is brewed, and we can finally taste the fruits of our labors. And like this fine vintage, our colony has taken time and effort to develop. Since the loss of the homeworld 22 years ago, we have known fear, hunger, and pain. We have struggled, and we have overcome every difficulty. We have mourned those who are no longer with us, and we have welcomed new friends into our home. And now we celebrate. The trials are behind us. Viranat is prosperous and growing. We will face new challenges in the future, but we will face them together.
What? Tovel. We need to get out of here. We need to get out of here.